So I'm going to record myself, so you shouldn't be showing up, so you don't have to worry. But well, welcome. And by the way, everything that I share is for educational purposes only. So if you choose to follow along, then hold on, I'm gonna mute you guys.
Something made noise.
I know. Sorry. Let me start over now that I'm muted. And don't worry, you guys. At the end or in the middle, we're going to. I'm going to unmute you so that you can join in the laughter and in the sharing. But let me start over the disclaimer. So everything I share is for educational purposes. And so I'm not a doctor. So everything I share is for educational purposes only. And if you choose to follow along, then you're responsible for your own well-being. Okay, so you guys ready? Let's go ahead and get started. So if you are comfortable standing up, go ahead and stand up. And if you're in your chair, what you can do when you're in the chair and follow along is make sure your feet are flat on the ground. You're sitting more on the front edge of your seat. You're not laying way back. You'll have time to do that later, okay? So if you choose to stand with me, go ahead and stand. Have your feet about shoulder width apart and have your toes forward. And we're going to have soft knees the whole time. So we're going to practice having soft knees and soft elbows. So we never have like stiff limbs. Always want a little bit of bend. Okay, straight spine, and then your head's level. Okay, good. Now we're going to start warming up. So let's twist left and right from the waist. And we're going to lift our elbows a little bit so that our hands are tapping our kidneys. So kidneys are on waist height on the back. And I'd like you to tune into your torso from the waist on up. So everything from the waist on up is moving together as one unit. We're relaxing our chest, we're relaxing our shoulders, and we're relaxing our neck and our head. Just letting the momentum take us for this moment. And we're also recharging our batteries as we're doing this. Kidneys are like our batteries. Yeah, so if you ever have like chronic lower back pain, it could be, you might have some stuck energy there in the kidneys. That's one possibility. So this is one way to get some of that energy moving. Good. All right, now we're going to still twist, but this time we're going to add one more element. We're going to make a loose fist, and we're going to tap right here below the collarbone near the shoulder, okay? So one hand tapping below the collarbone near the shoulder. The other hand is tapping in the kidneys at the same time, just alternating. And this point here is very important because it's connected to our lung point. So you know Qigong is like acupuncture without needles. So this is like we're tapping the acupuncture point to stimulate it just like a needle. And it has to do with our lungs. So our lungs have to do with our immune system. So we are supporting our immune system right now. Good, all right. Now keep twisting. This time we're going to change it up by opening up our hand. We're going to slap the top of our shoulder. So one hand slapping the top of the shoulder, the other hand tapping the kidneys. Woo! Who here holds shoulder tension? Anybody? I know I do. I work on the computer a lot, so you know it's bound to happen if you don't have an ergonomic setup, right? So it's a good idea to take a break throughout the day and tap yourself, either on these three areas. But what we're doing now is we're opening up the energy in our head, as well as tapping and releasing stress from the shoulders. So as we're doing this, it'll help us make better decisions. Who needs help there? Well, we all could use help, right? We can always do better. All right, let's go back down, make a loose fist, tapping your lung point near the shoulder. Good, all right. And let's go back down the kidneys, like where we started. And let's come to a graceful stop. So that means we're gonna stop abruptly. We're just gonna gradually slow down. Woo! Okay, now hopefully you're feeling some energy moving because that's what's happening. We're gonna bump it up another level. So I'm going to show you, there's an acupuncture point at the bottom of your foot. So you can kind of see, here's the, ball of the foot, and right below it is called the bubbling springs. And it's on both feet, okay? Very powerful rooting and grounding point. So we're gonna practice some of that. So as usual, we're gonna have our feet about shoulder width apart, toes forward, soft knees, straight spine. Now let's do a little visualization. So go ahead and close your eyes. And let's imagine that roots are growing out of the bubbling springs point from both feet. And the roots are growing down into the ground. They're going down, 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 down. We're going to find the middle of the earth where that big ball of lava is located. And by the way, anytime I ask you to close your eyes, if you're uncomfortable doing that, then you're always welcome to just soften your gaze, look down and forward at something static. So either your eyes are closed or your eyes are softened. So let's go back to the ball in the center of the earth. Okay, now we're going to imagine that our root-like hands are holding on to the ball in the center of the earth. And we're going to feel the power of this energy, of this chi ball in the center. A lot of energy from the core, right? It creates islands and mountains. So as we connect to the core of the earth, we're going to absorb that energy and just allow it to go up our root-like hands, going into our feet, going up into our body. Just feeling that energy is a nice, warm, grounding energy, so that keeps you grounded to the earth. So it's not like a high light energy, it's like a lower kind of deep kind of energy that allows you to stand tall and strong, just like a palm tree. And I like to remind my students that when we're in this kind of awareness, we can know that it doesn't matter what happens around us, we're always standing tall and standing strong, just like a palm tree. So connect to that palm tree energy for a moment. Okay, good. Take a deep breath. And then deep exhale. Okay, good. Now, let's go ahead and imagine we're picking up that ball in the center of the earth. We're going to hold it in front of our belly button. Our eyes are still closed, our eyes softened. And as you hold this ball that we shrunk down to like a volleyball size, we're going to send that energy from that ball in our hands into our belly button. And then right behind the belly button, it's called the lower dantian. So that is like a little ball inside us. And this little ball, it connects to our physical strength and our vitality. So as we fill up this energy from the ball in our hands, going into our lower dantian, we're absorbing this energy on a deeper level. So go ahead and allow that to happen. Okay, good. Take a deep breath and deep exhale. Good. Now we're going to return the chi ball from our hands back to the earth. We're going to gently open our eyes. Good. Now, anytime that we take energy from the earth, it's good to send energy back, right? The reciprocity, is that the right word? Okay, so let's go ahead and start Shakti shaking. So how that works is make sure your feet are stable, they're grounded. Now from the knees on up, we're going to start shaking. So go ahead and bounce up and down from the knees, shake out your arms, loosen up. Feet are not going anywhere, okay? The feet are stable. Everything from the knees on up is moving. You can move your hips back and forth. You can go up and down like a jackhammer. So try different things and then see how that feels. And what we're doing is all kinds of things right now. Well, you can imagine if you do this really fast for at least 20 to 40 minutes, it's equivalent to jogging. So no excuses there. It's also, what we're doing is we are helping the lymph nodes. So we're allowing the lymph to pump because the lymph doesn't have a pump like the heart. So this is allowing the energy to move. Okay, that's for immune system. And we're also releasing emotional or mental distress. So we can focus on something that didn't go our way recently, and we're gonna shake it out. So you could do that now. Maybe you got something happened and it didn't work your way. Think of it and shake it out. Okay, now do the twist, okay? Imagine that your hips are making kind of like a C shape. And good. All right, now we're gonna make little teeny tiny shakes with our hips. So imagine you're Beyonce or Shakira. And let's slow down the shaking. And then, by the way, chi is inside us and around us. So let's go ahead and grab some chi around us. We're going to form our chi ball, a customized one. So we're going to form it and place it in front of our belly button. Okay, now shake your ball really rigorously just for a moment. Fast, really fast. And stop. Okay, good. Close your eyes or soften your gaze. Focus on the sensations between your hands. So you might feel something. If you feel something, guess what? That's chi, that's energy. Not to worry if you don't feel something because it's still there, okay? We're gonna trust that. All right, now with our eyes closed or softened, we're going to imagine our favorite animal in the whole world is inside our ball. Make sure you pick an animal that makes you happy or warms your heart. Okay, good. Now, let's pick our favorite colors and bring them in as light and bring those colored lights to, allow them to dance around in your ball. You can throw in some glitter, make it really pretty. Okay, now let's put in our favorite flowers, our favorite plants in there, make it really lush and thick inside. And now let's add our favorite crystals and our favorite gemstones, shining bright with all kinds of colors. All right, good job. Now, I feel like your chi ball is ready for action, but before we do that, we need to choose what are we going to work on. So I like to share that, you know, we're all empowered beings, so we can transform almost anything, right? If not everything. So let's imagine one thing in our life that we need some help with. We're going to give it an image or an avatar. Place that image or avatar in front of you. Okay, good. Now inhale and raise your chi ball up. Your eyes are still closed. Okay, now we're going to exhale and rest the chi ball on top of that image that needs help. Now we're going to guide the ball down. So imagine that the ball is melting over this image like honey or like wax. So just imagine the ball is totally melting over it and it's covering this thing that needs resolution from the head down to the bottom. Eventually the two become one. Okay, good job, you guys. All right, take a deep breath and deep exhale. All right, let's trust that this exercise that we did is going to come true or something better. All right, good. Now, if you have some water, go ahead and take a sip. I know I need one. It's kind of hot and toasty back where I'm at. I'm from Riverside, California, so I don't know if you know anything about the area, but very hot, almost like the desert. Okay, good. Now we're going to go into standing form. So let's go back to our Qigong stance. Have your feet about shoulder width apart, toes forward, soft knees. Now we're going to add a few things. Tilt your pelvic bone forward. Make sure your spine is straight and your head is level. Let's place the tip of the tongue on the roof of the mouth. Let's tell our shoulders to relax, allow them to be heavy. Now bring your arms out to the side a little bit and then bring your wrists in. So see I'm making kind of like a round shape with my arms? So the elbows are sticking out at the most and then the wrists come in and then the palms are facing the side of the body. And the fingers are relaxed with space between them. And there's space underneath armpits as well. Now remember the shoulders are heavy. So what we're gonna do now is like breathe in and bring our arms out to the side. We're not lifting our shoulders. And then as we exhale, we come back to beginning position. Good. Breathing in, arms out. And breathing out, the arms come back. Good. One more inhaling with this move. Breathe in through every pore of the skin. And breathing out through every pore of the skin. Good job, you guys. Okay, now we're going to spiral from the shoulders. So that means the shoulders, we're still not lifting the shoulders. We're making circles with our arms in slow motion. Good. You can imagine that your arms are like pendulums. It's kind of like the weight is on the bottom. The shoulder is like at the top of the string, just holding the pendulum. Elbows are leading. Practice slow spirals. Slow spirals are very important because Qi actually is attracted to slow spirals. So the more that we create in this fashion, the more Qi we can cultivate, and it can help us. All right, good work. Now let's go ahead and imagine we're holding a ball in front of our belly button. Let's inhale into our ball. Now when we exhale, we're going to bring the arms out to the side and we're going to bring our hips back. So bend your knees and try not to bend your back. Just try to bend over from the hips, okay? Now inhale, we're going to undulate the spine and then the hands are coming up in front of the torso, okay? The back of the hands facing each other. Now as we exhale, we push forward. Good. Lift arms up. Inhale, and then exhale. Form a big, beautiful bubble around your body, like a protective bubble. Good. Palms down. Inhale. Exhale. We're going to swoop down. Imagine that we're picking up Qi. And then we're going to form our Qi ball. Okay, good. Inhale into the ball. Exhale, arms back. And then breathing in, we're going to undulate the spine, palms coming up. Exhale, push forward. Good. Lifting arms up, inhaling. And then form a big, beautiful rainbow as you exhale. Good. Now, what we're going to do now is we're going to add inhaling. And as we exhaling, we're going to bend knees and then we're going to squat. So just go down as comfortably as you can go. What we're doing is we're picking up earth energy as we're squatting. So we're breathing in, and then when we're breathing out, we're picking up that earth energy. Good. Now as we exhale, we're going to create a big bubble in front of us. So like a golden ball of light. How's that? Okay, good. Inhaling, lifting that big golden ball of light up. Okay, exhale, we're going to push that ball through our body. So just imagine that this ball is touching every inch of you and the hands are directing it. And as the ball's going through your body, just know that the ball is helping you by cleaning you and cleansing you, revitalizing you. Good, all the way down to the bottom. Now, we're going to inhale and imagine we're shaking sheets in the wind. And as we exhale, we release those sheets. Very good. Okay, imagine that there's a hula hoop around your waist. We're just going to glide our hands along the hula hoop. And then we're back in beginning position. Okay, now let's repeat that last one again. So bring your Qi ball in front of your belly button. Inhale. Exhale, hips back, arms out. Good. Breathing in, undulate the spine. Spine coming up like a noodle. Palms away from each other. Breathing in. Breathing out, pushing forward. Good. Lift arms up. Inhale, form your big protective bubble. Okay, now we're going to twist our wrists once, and then exhale and squat. And I'm going to pick up earth energy. Good. Picking it up. Inhaling, lifting it up. Good. All right, exhale, form your big bubble as big as you can with your arms. Okay. Inhaling, lifting that big, huge bubble up, or more ball of light. Ball of light looks better, doesn't it? Okay. And breathing out, we're going to move that big golden ball of light through our body, letting it do its job, allowing us to feel and be our best. Be stronger, wiser, clearer. Good, all the way down the bottom. Nice work. All right, inhale, shake those sheets slowly. Exhale, release them. All right, find your hula hoop shape. Back to beginning position. Nice work. All right, palms forward. Inhale, we will lift forearms level with the ground, palms up. Exhale, palms face each other. Now, make sure your thumbs are relaxed and there's space between fingers and under armpits. And wherever your elbow is at, your forearm should be straight forward, okay? Now let's imagine we're holding a big chi ball here. Let's breathe in and stretch our chi ball out a bit. And as we exhale, we're going to push in on our chi ball. So we lead with our wrists here. Breathing in. You can imagine golden strings of energy are between your fingers and you're just stretching them out as the ball grows. And as you exhale and the ball shrinks, you're just going to push it in, making it smaller, but you know what? It gets stronger as it gets smaller. All right, one more. Actually, three more. And exhale. So what we're going to do is we're going to apply some affirmations. We're going to have the mind-body connect. So let's breathe in, expand, and allow all the awesome sensations that exist out there in the universe, bring that into our body. As we exhale, we're going to release any sensations from our body that we don't want. Good. Inhaling. We're going to allow all the positive emotions that exist out there. We're going to bring that into our heart center. As we exhale, we're going to release any emotions that don't serve us anymore. Good. All right. Now, let's breathe in all the awesome ideas and paths to enlightenment to come into our crown at the top of our head. And as we exhale, we're going to release limiting beliefs because they hold us back. Ooh, good job. Okay, now we're holding a chi ball again, right? So let's hold it in this manner. So I won't tell you when to breathe. So you breathe at your own natural breath timing. So what we're doing is we're rotating the ball, and at the same time, we're shrinking the ball smaller and smaller. So feel the edge of the ball. You're turning it. The palms are facing each other the whole time. And at the same time, we're shrinking the ball. Now, as you shrink the ball, I also want you to head towards belly button level with your hands. Good. Keep going. Now, your ball should be pretty small now. So let's see if we can aim for about ping pong ball size or even smaller, maybe a grape, a big grape. Good. Your hand should be at belly button level by now. Now we're going to do a little manifestation exercise. So let's close our eyes and let's think of two things. So let's focus on one thing for yourself. So what do you want to manifest for yourself? And what would you like to manifest for Bettyanne for her birthday? So let's put out two wishes. And as we focus on those two wishes, we're going to send them into our chi ball that we're holding. And we're going to trust that this is like sending a text message to the universe, telling it, this is what I would like. Take a moment to focus on that, what you want for yourself and what you'd like to wish for Bettyanne. All right, good. Let's finish up our wishes. And let's take a deep breath. Good. Now we're going to exhale, and at the same time, we're going to release that chi ball to float out of your hands and send it up in the sky into the universe. That way, we're going to let it go, and we're going to trust it's going to happen or something better. All right, good. Now, ladies, place your right hand in front of your belly button with some space. Gentlemen, place your left hand in front of belly button. Now place the other hand in front of that hand with some space. Let's breathe into that space. And as we exhale, we're going to rest palm over belly button and palm over palm. And close your fingers. Now take a few belly breaths here. So belly breath works like this. When you breathe out, your belly puffs forward. And when you breathe in, your belly puffs forward. When you breathe out, then your belly shrinks back. So inhaling, belly forward, exhaling, belly back towards your spine. Okay, take a few of these. Long, deep breaths. If you want to close your eyes, you can. One more belly breath together. Good job. Okay, go ahead and open your eyes. And let's massage our belly in clockwise spiraling motion. Now at each spiral, we're going to make the spiral bigger and bigger. Massage the belly, clockwise. Okay, one more big spiral, covering the whole abdomen. And pause at the bottom. Go the opposite direction, counterclockwise. Let's make the spirals from big to small. Okay, one more spiral right on top of the belly button. And then sit quietly just for a breath. Good. When you're ready, you can release hands. You can wiggle fingers. You can walk in place. You can get your water. So go ahead and get some water right now, if you have it. Wow, we got a great turnout tonight. I cannot wait to do laughter Qigong, which we're going to do in a moment. Okay. All right, you guys ready? So now we're going to harvest and consolidate the Qi, because we want everything that we did so far to make sure that it comes back to us and that it's not going to be flying out. So it'll help sustain us for the rest of the day and for as long as your body wants to sustain this practice from today. Okay, so let's go ahead and clap our hands and rub them till they get warm. So I want them pretty warm, like pre-blister hot. So that means you need to do it fast. Okay. Good. All right. Now we're going to massage our face in this manner. This is something I recommend after you do meditation or any kind of energy work, or you receive any kind of energy healing. This is a good idea to do this. Okay, so go up. Let's start with prayer hands. We're going to go up, the fingertips touching the bridge over the nose and going up. And then we're going to take our fingertips and then the whole hand, we're going to rub our forehead, our temples, our cheeks, and our chin. Okay, now do that again. Using your whole hand now. Rubbing down. All right, third time. There you go. Good job. Okay, now we're going to massage this area. So we're going to massage the brow bone, and then we're going to massage the bone below the eye. Now I like to use my thumb knuckle to press in. So try that. If that feels awkward, try another part of your hand or finger. I only care that you get a nice deep rub and you have control, so you don't poke your eye, right? We don't want that to happen. What we want is, we want this move to help us with allergies and sinuses and headaches and wrinkle prevention. That's what my teacher says, that this is what it does. So I don't know what it takes to, how often, but I say I do it every day because it's really good for you, for one. You can do it multiple times a day if you want. All right, let's do one more. Good. Okay, nice. Now we're gonna pat our head. If you have a hat on, just you can remove it or just work around it. All right, pat your head. So pat your whole scalp. Okay, get everywhere that a hair follicle would exist. You can go a little bit out to the edge too if you want. Okay, now let's pat the top of the head, the crown. Let's pat the occiput back here. So that's where the base of the skull, on the back near the neck. Okay, good. Now let's give that occiput a massage too. So in Chinese medicine, it's called jade pillow, and it's a very important part of health. You want to keep that area warm. So, you know, when it's cold, or if you're air conditioning, you don't want air conditioning to be right there. You want to keep that area warm and safe. And it has to do with our lizard brain and fight and flight response and PTSD. It's good for people with PTSD to be conscious of that area and rub it and take care of it. Okay, good. Now let's massage our ears. Let's massage the entire earlobe or every part of the cartilage. You know, there's acupuncture points throughout our whole ear. So when you do this, we are supporting our whole body because it's just about every point of the body is connected to the ears. Like reflexology, right? It's just like our hands and our feet. Okay, good. Now the bottom of our lobes like to be stretched down. And this is something new for my old students. Let's take the top of our ears and stretch up. Okay, good. Now let's do laughter Qigong. So I'm going to unmute you guys just while we're doing that, and I'm going to mute you guys back. So I'm going to ask you to unmute. So if you're cool with that, then say yes. And for some reason, I thought I had the control to do that, but I don't know, this is not working. So you guys have to say yes.
Say okay. Oh dear. What happened?
Oh, there's a lot of noise. All right, so everyone be quiet until it's laughter time, if you could do that for me, just because of the computers kind of, I know with the Zoom, the echo can go on. All right, so most of you guys are, Bettyanne, you want to unmute yourself? Gabriella, you want to unmute?
Sure.
Anna,
Can you hear me, Naomi?
I can hear somebody.
It's Bettyanne.
Okay.
Hello, everybody. My Zoom keeps cutting it off, on and off. So I don't know what's going on. Hi, Cindy.
Okay. Well, we hear you.
Okay, I can come back. Keep coming back when I can.
Okay. Oh, we're getting some echo. So
Yeah, there's a lot of echo.
all right, so everyone try to be quiet until it's laughter time, and then we won't have a problem after that. Okay, guys, ready? All right, so you guys have probably heard of laughter yoga, and laughter yoga is something that I started. But, so it's basically what we're doing is, oh gosh, we're getting some echo, major echo. So I'll be quick. So you know, you've probably heard that laughter can help heal, and there is some proof to that. I guess scientists have proven that laughter does stimulate one of the thyroid's functions is to take the bone marrow cells and convert them into killer T cells, and we want more of those in our bodies so they fight off infections, viruses, and cancer cells. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to connect to our thyroid by placing our hands on our clavicle. So we don't want to touch the thyroid, is kind of sensitive, so we're just going to indirectly connect to it. Now remember we were shaking earlier while we were standing, so we're going to shake and laugh at the same time, and don't worry how you look or how you sound, just go for it. Just start off with fake laughter and then it'll go into real laughter because it's just so silly, right? Okay, you guys ready? Get in your strong stance and start shaking and laughing and just let it out. Okay. Guys, I can't hear you. Oh, good work. Okay, now that all that energy starts to rise up, we need to bring it back down. So let's go ahead and stand up. Have our feet shoulder width apart. Good job, you guys, by the way. So go up on your tippy toes, and then we're gonna breathe in, and then we're gonna tense every muscle in our body. And as we exhale, we're going to gently fall on our heels, relax the muscles, and exhale. We're gonna do that a little bit faster. So let's try to do that 9 times. You guys ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Woo! Okay, good. Now, put your knees together, feet together, place your hands on knees, and try not to bend the spine, just bend at the hips if you can, and then rotate your knees 9 times. Okay, go the other direction 9 times. Okay, now when you're done with that, go ahead and slap the front of the knees 9 times. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, good. Now come up 1 vertebra at a time, very carefully. Very good. Now we're gonna make loose fists. We're gonna tap our back. So tap as high as you can reach. Okay, now tap a little lower. Remember the kidneys are about waist height on the back. Make sure you get your kidneys. Okay, go lower. Get your sacrum. Okay, tap your glutes. Tap your hips. Good. Tap your tailbone. Okay, you can alternate fists. Tapping your tailbone. Now, my regular students, I hope they remember, but for your newbies, tapping your tailbone is really important because it can help prevent dementia and Alzheimer's. So I invite you to remember to do this for your memory. Very good. Okay, nice work, you guys. All right, now we're going to sit down. So you can either sit down on the ground on a mat or a cushion, or you can sit in a chair. So whatever you have handy. I'm going to move the camera, so don't worry, I'll be gone for just a second. And hold on, I need to get my cushion, so be right back. I'm gonna lower the music too. All right. Get your water. Okay. Okay, now this segment is called the 6 Healing Sounds. Depending on the time, if we have time, we'll do the 7th, but we're going to stick with 6 right now, I think. So I love this practice because it's a really simple and effective way to transform negative energy that's built up in our body, specifically our organs. So each organ holds a particular emotion, a positive and a negative emotion. So over time, when you experience all these traumas, and then if you're not taught to feel that emotion deeply and then process it and let it go, then that quote negative emotion can build up over time and cause kind of like an energetic plaque. So I'm going to show you guys a really fun and easy way to start loosening that up and releasing it so that you can feel lighter and the body can go back into balance. And for some, you can actually overcome symptoms and disease. So that's possible. All right. Now, let's get started. So make sure that you're sitting. If you're sitting on a chair, like usual, just make sure your feet are flat on the ground so you're grounded, and you're sitting more on the front edge of your chair, not all the way back. You'll have time to sit back towards the end of class, okay? All right, so for now, let's have a straight spine, and let's breathe in and raise our arms up. Now, as we raise our arms up and breathe in. We're going to imagine that our lungs are bright white as we breathe in. Now we're going to turn our palms up at the sky. We're going to look up at our hands. We're going to exhale the S sound. Okay, now let's go ahead and lower them after exhaling. Palms down. Still moving slowly. We want to still connect to the chi. Good. Inhaling. Pearly white light in the lungs. Palms up, look up. Exhale, S. Good. Slowly lower. Let's move with intention. Good job. All right, breathing in. Calla lily white light into the lungs. Palms up, look up. Exhale, S. Good. All right, slowly lower with gratitude because we let go of some sadness right now. Yay. If you know someone that is always congested in their lungs, it could be sadness they haven't addressed yet. So this is a great move for them. All right, let's work on the heart. Now you remember where your heart's located, hopefully. So there's this upper part of your chest a little bit more to the left, correct? Okay, so let's breathe in red light into the heart. Palms up, look up. Okay, now lean to the right a little bit. I believe you can mirror me now. And then we're going to exhale, ha. Ha. Good. Now we're going to turn our palms to the side. We're going to bend the elbows and make it kind of like a big C shape or a big wave as we lower our arms. So I like to imagine that we're hula dancers. We're just moving very slowly, simulating a big North Shore wave. All right. Good. All right, breathe in. Rose red light into the heart. Palms up, look up. Lean to the right. Exhale, ha. Ha. Good. And then kahuna, wave it down slowly. Can you tell I have Hawaii on my mind? I'm hoping I can get there soon without a 14-day quarantine. Anyway, I digress. All right, inhale, ruby red light into the heart. Palms up, look up. Lean to the right, exhale, ha. Ha. Good job. All right, slowly lower with gratitude. So we let go of some arrogance, some insecurities, and we're grateful because we let go of the need to be right all the time. No one in my class ever has that issue, so I'm sure of it, right? If you did, don't worry. We got rid of some of it. Okay, let's work on liver and gallbladder. So liver and gallbladder are approximately below your right chest. So underneath more of the breast area, okay? All right, so let's breathe in green light into liver and gallbladder. Palms up, look up, and then lean to the left. Exhale, SH. Good. Now we're gonna kahuna wave it in this direction. Soft elbows, graceful movement, control. Good. All right, let's breathe in emerald green light into liver and gallbladder. Palms up, look up, lean left, exhale, SH. Good job. All right, coming down slowly, moving with sincerity. Good. Okay, let's breathe in. Let's breathe in all the green foliage that exists on this earth. Bring that into our liver and gallbladder. Palms up, look up. Lean left. Exhale, SH. Nice work. All right, slowly lower with gratitude. We let go of some anger that time. Isn't that nice? Anger is one of the toughest emotions for humans to let go of. And my theory is because People hold on to anger because they think it empowers them, but you know what? It does the opposite. It disempowers you. So I invite you to release as much anger as possible from your body so that you can become more of a clear vessel, and then more good can come in. You can attract more good. Okay, let's work on the kidneys. So let's make sure our knees are together and feet together if possible. If you're sitting on a chair, this will be easier for you. If you're sitting on the floor, you can either have your legs straight out or knees bent, okay? Now, remember, kidneys are on the back side, on the waist height, so I'll talk you through the first one. We're gonna breathe blue light in the kidneys. We're having a straight spine at that moment. And then when we exhale, we're going to crunch forward like this. And we're gonna breathe out, chew, okay? And then when we come back up, we're breathing blue light and we're coming up at the same time, and then we repeat. Okay, you guys ready? Straight spine, breathing in blue light into the kidneys, exhale, forward, chew. Good. Coming up, we're breathing in sapphire blue light into the kidneys. Exhale, forward, chew. Good. Inhaling iris blue light into the kidneys. Letting go, moving forward with chew. Nice work, you guys. All right, come up with gratitude. We let go of some fear that time. Isn't that a juicy one to let go of? You've probably heard that everything we do is, it's motivated by love or fear, right? So when you let go of more fear, at least, if not all of it, you know, most of it, then you're going to be a really good magnet to attract all kinds of good in your life. And I'll be excited to hear what can happen. So yeah, let's be motivated by love. Okay, let's work on stomach and spleen. Stomach and spleen are below your left chest. Now, if you mirror me, we're just going to place both hands below the left chest, okay? Good. Now let's have a straight spine and breathe in yellow light into stomach and spleen. And then we're going to exhale, who. Breathe in and breathe out, who. Good. Let's inhale sunshine yellow light into stomach and spleen. Release, who. One more. Let's breathe in sunflower yellow light into stomach and spleen. And exhale, who. Good job. All right, so release gently with gratitude. We let go of some worry that time. So do you ever notice that your tummy hurts when you're worried? Yeah, so that's a direct correlation, right? So next time if that happens, then we're going to see if we can remember that move. Okay, last one we're going to do is called the triple warmer. Now, if you're able to lie down on a mat or something, then that's ideal. If not, then sit in your chair, and now you can lean back on your chair. You're like, when do I get to lean back? Okay, so I'm gonna lie down. All right, triple warmer is really good, especially if you have trouble sleeping or relaxing. Now, typically when we have trouble sleeping or relaxing, it's because we're thinking too much, right? When we think too much, the head gets overheated, the body's out of balance, and so I'm going to teach you how to lower the temperature in the head and also get the body back into balance. Okay, so you can do this sitting down, just like I said, you're welcome to lean back in your chair. All right, now what we're going to do is we're going to have our hands stretched down, facing the feet. We're going to breathe in and lift the arms up in front of the torso. So there's no color with this one. We're going to grab the energy emanating from our head and we're going to push it down, exhaling the he sound. He. We're going to push it down in front of our torso and we're going to send it towards our feet. So when the arms can't move anymore, just imagine the energy is moving down to the feet and it's coming back up. So we're going to catch it and then we're going to go up. Again, it's kind of like a conveyor belt. So let's breathe in. Grab the energy from the head. Exhale, he. He. Push it down to the feet. Good. Inhaling, rising up. And exhaling. He. He. Good. Okay, now after this one, just go ahead and rest your arms down on the sides and close your eyes or soften your gaze and just imagine your body is super heavy and it's sinking into the ground. You and the ground and the earth become one. We're going to practice letting go for a moment, relaxing every part of the body. All right, you guys, let's start to come back. So lift your hands up and wiggle fingers, rotate at the wrists, wiggle toes, rotate or flop your ankles back and forth. If you're on the ground like me, go ahead and bend your knees. And go ahead and lift up your legs and then grab a hold of your feet if you can. Another option is to place your hands behind your knees. Now, if you're in a chair, just separate your knees apart and then just rock with us. So let's rock on our spine if you're on the ground, left and right, in happy baby pose. So those of you that have done yoga, you probably know this one, right? Not only is it good for our spine as we're on our back, it's also a chance for us to do a little inner child work. So I like to pretend that we're all babies in a crib and we have no worries, no responsibilities. Our only job is to rock back and forth and look cute. All right, good job. One more rock and release those feet and the legs, bringing them back down. Okay, roll over to one side and gently, carefully lift yourself up. Now, if you're in your chair, go ahead and scoot up to the front. Good. Sit up straight. Let's breathe in, raise arms up. Now, as we exhale, we're going to do a body scan. So we're going to lower our hands as we breathe out, palms facing us. Imagine white light coming out of our palms. And at the same time, we're going to breathe out, ha. Ready? Let's breathe in. Exhale, ha. Now, as we do this, we're going to imagine that the body is getting cleaner and clearer and feeling better and stronger. Okay, let's do that again. Inhale, raise. And then exhale, ha. Good. Let's inhale, raising Mother Earth energy up. We're going to borrow Father Sky energy as we come down, breathing out, ha. Good. Hands in prayer position. Close eyes, soften gaze. And let's all focus on what do we want to wish for Bettyanne for her birthday. Whether you know her or not, we're all connected. So think of something that you want for Bettyanne for her birthday. Okay, good. Finish up our wish for her. And then, I don't know if she has a candle that she's gonna blow out for us, but go ahead and open your eyes. And well, I'm really grateful for each and every one of you that came and showed up, because wow, this is the biggest class we've had in a while. And I'm going to unmute you guys in just a moment, but first I wanted to share, if you would like to donate to the class, that'll cover me continuing to offer classes on Zoom, and also, actually I'm doing workshops next. And I also wanted to invite you guys, if you ever want to do your own Qigong Zoom party, please contact me. So how you can get a hold of me. So the website that got you here, that link, transformationalqigong.com/special-events.html. So that link that got you here, that's how you can contact me, under contact. And if you want to donate to the cause, and for the instruction, there's different ways you can donate to me. And if you have other ways you want to propose, you're welcome to ask me. But that's all on the site too. And I also wanted to offer that whatever donations come in, I'm going to tie the portion of it to charity of Bettyanne's choice. So I don't know if she got that message, but I'm announcing it now. So if anyone wants to share their wish for Bettyanne, I know it's 7 o'clock and some of you might have to go, and I'm sorry I didn't finish earlier, but if you want to share your wish for Bettyanne, I'm going to unmute you guys. Or at least ask you to unmute. If you would like to. Not.
I don't know what that is.
Yeah, that's
What is that?
there.
Oh dear, what is that?
It's somebody's.
We have an echo.
Yeah, no.
Oh, somebody's got an echo there.
I have the candle for you to blow out.
Okay.
Well, that's my
Oh, how nice.
Oh, Gabriella. Thank you, Gabriella.
No problem.
So, if you guys want to sing happy birthday before leaving, we can do
Okay.
that. And then
Before we do that, can you hear me?
yes.
Yeah.
My mom, who's 94, is on the line somewhere.
Okay.
Wow.
Mom, there she is. See my mom and my niece, Rachel.
Hi.
94.
Oh, hi.
Hello.
Oh, wow.
My sister
Happy
is
birthday.
they're in Missouri. Hi, Mom. They're in Missouri. My sister is all the people with
Oh,
candle.
hi, Selma.
My
Happy
goddaughter's
birthday.
gonna blow out a candle. Gabrielle's gonna blow out a candle in. Abby.
That thing is distorted.
Okay. That's
I
all.
don't know what that is.
Selma.
So,
I don't know what that is.
you guys want to sing?
Yes.
All right. So Rachel and Selma, I can't hear you, but
What happened?
okay.
You starting?
1, 2, 3.
Happy
birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Bettyanne. Happy birthday to you.
Okay, I'm gonna block
And many more, and more, and more.
Okay.
Candle.
I'm gonna blow up the screen and the candle's gonna go out. Right, Gabriella?
And then I'm out.
That candle. Oh, there we go. Okay.
Yay.
Okay. So none of you
It's in your eyes.
If anyone wants to share their wish for Bettyanne's birthday,
I want to hear a wish, Chin.
I wish you
Bettyanne,
happy birthday and many more.
Cindy,
That's my mom.
and I wish,
Go ahead, Cindy.
Bettyanne, it's Cindy, and I wish for you to move easily and lightly,
Okay.
comfort and joy.
Yay.
Cindy,
Cindy.
Cindy, you have a very, very nice smile.
That's mom.
night, Thelma.
Good night, Cindy.
Bettyanne, this is Betty. I wish you joy.
Hi, Betty.
love.
Thank you. I accept it.
Oh, this is Barbara. Hi.
My sister.
Hi, Barbara.
Hi,
Hello.
Barbara.
Well, this is Don Lee. I just wanted to say, wishing sincere hope that today fills you with the same kind of cheer that you bring to those around you all throughout the year. And it's anything like you, the new year ahead is sure to be absolutely beautiful.
Thank you, Don. You're a poet. Show them your head, Don.
There's like a note on it.
There's a green streak in her hair. She said she got a green streak.
Oh, yeah. My mother
Happy
told me.
birthday, Bettyanne.
Thank you, Don.
I'm sorry,
There
I
we
have to
are.
mute someone.
Here's
'cause
my
of-
streak, Mom.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I think.
Isn't she a great 94-year-old, you guys?
What was
Yeah.
that?
Fascinating.
Oh, her hair is long.
Wow, how fun.
How
Yeah.
cool
This is
for
good.
you, Bettyanne. That all these people came for you.
Yes, there's
Yay.
another.
Hello. I wish
Hi,
Bettyanne.
Don.
Hi. I wish Bettyanne everything her heart desires.
Yippee.
Yeah.
Woo!
And I wish you continued health, wealth, and abundance of everything good, and that you have everything that you need at all times.
I received it. Okay.
Amen.
So my birthday was Monday. We all meet back here a year from now, and we'll all have all this manifestation, okay?
Okay.
No pressure.
We don't have to do Zoom at that time. That we have other options, right?
Yeah.
Maybe we'll have other options. We'll be able to meet each other
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
in person.
Party.
Yeah.
We'll have a Qigong party in person. Maybe that.
There you go.
Yeah. Okay.
So,
All right. Everybody.
Hello.
Want to share before we sign off?
Just lots of love. Lots of love, Bettyanne.
I love you, Bettyanne. I love you, Aunt Bettyanne.
Love you.
Yay.
Love you too, buddy. Oh, Gabrielle, what do you wish?
Love you,
I wish
Cindy.
you happiness and health.
Okay.
Amen.
That's a
Amen.
good one. Definitely happy.
Amen.
Amen on that one. Yay. Good.
Yay.
Well, thank you, Bettyanne, for causing.
Okay.
Yes, we can hear my
What
She
was
woke
that?
up.
What was that?
I don't know. She went back to sleep again.
Okay.
Who is that?
Yay.
Have a wonderful day. Well, you had a wonderful day, but you have more wonderful days every day. Keep celebrating.
Yep.
Thank you.
So much.
Okay, bye, everybody. Thank you.
Bye. And take care. Thank you, Kiyomi.
Thank you.
Take care.
Thank you. Bye.
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 Bye, Mom. I love you. Hi, Rachel.
Thank you.
Bye.
Love you.
Thank you, Rachel. Thank you, Rachel. Bye.
Thank you, Gab.
Bye.
Bye-bye. Bye. Bye, Thelma. Bye,
Bye.
Bettyanne.
Goodbye, Cindy.
Bye.
Bye. Happy birthday.
Bye. Bye,
Bye,
Gabriella.
Terry. Bye,
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye, Barbara. Bye, Terry. Bye, Dawn.
Bye.
Bettyanne is lovely. We don't want to
Yeah,
go.
Bill,
We
wait,
want
wait,
more.
Everybody
Yeah.
wants. Okay.
More.
Take care.
Bye,
Take care,
Bye.
Kiyomi.
Bye. Thank you. You too.
Okay.
Cyber hug.
Mom.
Bye.
Mom. Oh, she's gone.
Mom's done.
Yeah, she's
Thelma.
studying.
Get outta
Okay.
here.
Bye, you guys.
Okay.
Bye.
Stop
Love you.
recording.
Thelma.
We'll see you later. Bye.
Bye.